5 years later, Van Riebeck raised a glass in cheer to celebrate 3 gallons of locally grown grape juice, an event he meticulously recorded in his official journal. He wrote, "Today, praise the Lord, wine was pressed for the first time in the Cape." The way Groot Constantia came into existence is interesting. In 1679, Simon van der Stel arrived and was appointed governor of the Cape. Like all his predecessors, he was expected to reside at the castle in central Cape Town. The castle was still under construction, so van der Stel hated staying there and kept nagging for permission to move. Eventually, the Lord of Maitrecht gave in and allowed him to choose a tract of land for his own purposes. Van der Stel chose the land we see around us, the heatherlands, morasses, wheat and woodlands of an entire valley. Legend has it he named the valley Constantia after the Lord of Maitrecht's daughter, in gratitude for giving him the land. Groot Constantia became famous as way back as the late 17th century with its Grand Constance, one of the world's most legendary dessert wines. This classic wine from the Cape's first vineyards was sipped by Europe's who's who, kings and emperors, including King Louis XVI, King Louis Philippe, who bought an entire year's vintage, Bismarck, Napoleon, Frederick the Great, and King George IV, who ordered 60 casks. In the world of wine, Groot Constantia is one of the world's most important heritage sites. We're almost at Groot Constantia, built using slave labor by its owner, Cape Governor of the time, Simon van der Stel. Over time it became a work in progress, actually a grandiose living work of art that was constantly and lavishly modified by its subsequent owners, like the colourful cat of the Tilder family, which owned the farm for over 100 years. Its history of interracial marriages and high-profile visitors is what epic period drama movies are made of. Thanks to its constant production of fine quality wines for over 320 years, the Groot Constantia trademark is one of the oldest and also most respected in the world. Today, the farm consists of 170 hectares, and over half this land is under vines. 70% of the variété produced here, 1% of production, and includes Blanc, Semillon, Chardonnay, and Muscat de Fontignan. There is so much to see and do at Groot Constantia. As we approach our Groot Constantia bus stop, you can hop off and choose to either just wander around the grand old estate, or visit the gabled manor house, which has been turned into a cultural history museum furnished in old period style. Or stick your nose into the Clutter cellar, which, in spite of looking like an old junk store, houses antique brandy pot stills, drinking utensils, massive casks, and old buggies. Take in the breathtaking views and surroundings at one of the 2 restaurants on the estate. All major credit cards and travelers' checks are accepted. It's time to hop off and enjoy. And please remember to check your timetable for the arrival of our next bus. We don't want to leave you alone in there with hundreds of litres of fine Cape wine.
so many times before that it seems as if this life of mine is trapped between two shores. As the little ones grow older on the station platform, I shall undo that distance just once more. My brothers and my sisters have been scattered in the wind, dressed in cheap horizons which have never quite fitted. And for centuries they've traveled on a pale phantom ship, sailing for that shore which has no other shore. And they sing Joe Umalashi Kifio, it's Joe Umalashi Tempalabo, it's Joe Umalashi Kifio, it's Joe Umalashi Tempalabo. From their hands leap the buildings, from their shoulders bridges fall, and they stand astride the mountains, and they pull out all the gold. And the songs of their fathers raise strange cities to the sky, where they took up belong and did not belong, and they never knew why. And the rivers of their homelands murmur in their dreams, they're shackled to that distance till heaven lets them in. And they sing Chorus-Tanami, Umalashi Kifio, it's Chorus-Tanami, Umalashi Tempalabo, it's Chorus-Tanami, Umalashi Kifio, it's Chorus-Tanami, Umalashi Tempalabo.
Alright guys, so we are taking now a tour at the wine farms. Unfortunately, because of the cold weather and the rains, and the vanagogo vakawanda vari kuti havasi kukwanisa kuti vaite sei vadzike, so we're just gonna move around the farms. Tiri mudzimotikari, tiri mubhazi redu actually. We are traveling with 2 buses. It's raining cats and dogs here, so unfortunately we cannot get out of the buses. We'll just take a tour around the wine farms, while it will be in our buses.